My name is Robert Adams, and this is Final Boss. First up, we have a sudden death rematch between Sam and Williamson, and I get to play Justin. Second, Curry talks about the 5 worst kind of MMO players. Third, I preview Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. And did I mention sudden death? Get ready, boss incoming.
What is Final Boss? Final Boss is engineered by gamers for gamers. We handcraft videos that contain previews, reviews, let's play, gaming news, gaming discussion, rants from our own, Robert Adams, and much more gaming content to quench your thirst for quality gaming-related programming. It's time for Final Boss.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English. And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada. Super sudden death!
Hi, my name is Justin Coons. I'm a Convergent Media major, and I'm going to use the Green Lantern, and I'm going to beat Robert.
I'm Robert Adams. I'm the co-producer / second producer for Final Boss, and I'm going to use Deathstroke to annihilate Justin Coons.
Let's get this game going.
Green Lantern.
I'll keep
Deathstroke.
So do you guys
I'll keep mine.
random.
Just pick wherever you want. Doesn't matter.
The Watchtower.
We'll go to the Watchtower.
We're not. She's not gonna pay us up till they say
Space.
The Final Frontier.
Justin does game too. He just...
Not very much
Yeah, I
fun,
do.
considering they're just orbiting around Earth. Let's get it on.
Can't beat Deathstroke.
So it's Deathstroke versus Green Lantern.
Go.
Be quiet, so.
My
This game
favorite.
is just fantastic.
Fully charged.
Begin.
Okay, so. Wow.
Robert.
Justin just flew at Rob.
Yeah, I mean that's
I don't. Oh
I need
man.
guns.
It's like,
that's what you gotta do.
okay.
There we go.
It's just like. I it's almost like he's using the same kind of like aerial juggle combos. Oh, there's a couple low punches there.
I think Robert.
I think Robert might be a little bit outmatched here. I'm not sure.
That's exactly what.
I don't know, because like you see Robert's kind of hitting his stride a little bit, but then whoa, that was neat. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I mean, Robert's lost a lot of health, but
Well,
he's not. No, he's losing some serious health. Robert's going to need to definitely
Come
stage
back.
and come back here. I don't know if he can. Oh, what's this? What's this mechanics here?
this
Hey,
is the wager
Wagers.
thing. It's a
Is this going to end badly for Robert?
flash. Yes, it might end badly for. Oh no, maybe not.
No.
Oh,
I think they kind of tied a little bit. Oh no, Robert got the upper
No,
hand there
Robert.
for a second. He's kind of juggling Justin here.
And that's all it takes.
Oh no, there's a bounce. There's a wall bounce. Oh, and a juggle combo.
And I think that's all she wrote.
I don't know. He could definitely still land a.
Well, unlike Smash Bros, this.
I know this game does take a little bit of skill.
Well, no, it's not only that, but like, there's really no coming back if you're this far into a deficit.
Unless you just, because the thing is, if you had that kind of skill, not to put Robert down, but if you had that kind of skill, you wouldn't end up in a deficit like that in the first place.
Exactly.
I mean, crazier things have happened, but I think very safely we're gonna see Justin put Robert to bed here in the next minute. Robert didn't capitalize on that chance he had. He could have got a couple low hits right there. It's not going to be a bad loss. I mean, he definitely got Justin over 50% of the way down. Oh no! Oh no! Robert.
I say I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Well, it was a good game, but I told you I was gonna win.
I thought I could do it, but apparently I need more practice.
Maybe next time or next semester.
You're on.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in your room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
MMOs are a land of varied players and wild environments. Unfortunately, such diversity always comes at a price. In this list, we'll be counting down our top 5 worst players that you can encounter in an MMO, be it Warcraft, Star Wars, you name it, they'll be there. Let's get started.
Number 5, the noob. This is the guy that is a new player to the game, but rather than learn his class or improve himself, he has you running through all the content. He does nothing to contribute and expects you to kill all his enemies while he goes and collects the objectives. He wants your money to purchase his skills for him and generally just give him whatever he wants. The noob gets offended when you don't help and generally is just a whiner if no one is taking care of him at all times.
Number 4, the kid. Absolutely nothing, and I do mean nothing, is worse than inviting your best healer to raid, only to find out after the first pull that their 12-year-old is playing for them. Oftentimes, when you ask when their parent will be back, they'll say things like, "No idea," or "In a bit." Worse still are children with accounts of their own. Nothing is worse than being forced to listen to or play with a 12-year-old with a warped concept of fairness and a me attitude. The kid, also usually because of their young age, is typically unfamiliar with or has difficulty understanding the mechanics of the game, making them a cancer on any group they join.
My name is Robert Adams, and this is your gaming news. First up, if you thought you wanted to lease a PS4 and Xbox One to make it a bit easier on yourself, think again. Rob Cockerman of Cockeye.com recently figured out that if you lease a system, it could cost you thousands. He used Rent-A-Center and Aaron's, and at Rent-A-Center, it cost him about $1,900 for a PS4 and $2,000 for an Xbox One. At Aaron's, it cost him $1,692 for both systems separately, but around $2,000 for both together on the 24-month plan. Now I've heard of people scamming you for $100 at renting places, but thousands? That's just ridiculous. Remember, kids, buy your games up front. Also up, on the Elder Scrolls Online, a bug has been found that allows you to duplicate items forever and sell them online. Now, this is an exact replica of the one from Oblivion. After ZeniMax found out about this bug, they shut down the guild bank and they banned thousands of players permanently. Bethesda said that they do not like people who use exploitable bugs. Now, a lot of people are wondering what this will do to the gaming economy, but I'm wondering where all that hard-earned gold went to. I'm Robert Adams, and this has been your gaming news.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play. I love the campus! And all its lights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English. And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Boss. We're here in our season finale, and a couple, was it 1 or 2 weeks ago?
I believe it was April 8th.
It's been since our last crew call that Nintendo held it was actually the night of our crew call. Nintendo held a Smash Direct. So it didn't make it into the last episode, but we wanted to talk about it anyways. They made a lot of announcements.
Yeah, a lot of important things.
Like Mega Man X's.
Well,
sorry, Mega Man's Final Smash.
They showed off like a bunch of different things that was going to be coming in the new Smash game, including a slew of returning characters and one new character, which was Greninja from Pokemon X and Y.
Let's say if anybody didn't know, Greninja is the water-type starter from the new generation of Pokemon. It's really interesting that they're bringing in Greninja because they removed Squirtle as well as Ivysaur and Pokemon Trainer. It's just Charizard now.
Yeah, because Charizard's coming back as his own singular character.
Which kind of makes sense anyways. Charizard's pretty awesome if you think about it, right?
Along with that, they're also bringing back Sheik, but Sheik is going to be a standalone character this time, along with Zero Suit Samus. Yeah.
Right. So what do you think, Robert?
I don't think that much about it, but they've made Zero Suit Samus a bit more powerful and more kick-related.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And for Sheik, I never really played her, so I couldn't say much about it.
So it doesn't really matter to you. Now, what were you saying about Mega Man's?
Yeah, it brings every generation of Mega Man from every series, Battle Network, Mega Man X, Mega Man Volnut from the Legend series, and has them fire their charged Mega Buster Shot.
And that is his final Smash.
That is a lot of death and destruction.
Bang!
They also showed multiple stages, and they also announced that there's going to be 2 new versions of online play. There's going to be like for glory and for fun, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
And also they also said that every stage in the game is going to have a Final Destination like variant to it, where it's nothing but flat ground.
Which is good because some stages are really interesting tile sets,
exactly.
but you don't want to deal with the elements of the stage. You just want to fight.
Because they also showed like a new Metroid stage. Well, they've had it shown before, but it was also hinted that Ridley was going to be a stage hazard, much like the Yellow Devil for the
and
there's
that's
like mini bosses in the game now.
yeah.
Mini-boss.
During the actual like just regular melee, just in the stage.
That's really interesting. I had a lot of good stuff. I can't wait to play it. I'm probably going to pick it up on the 3DS.
To be honest,
start with.
I'll probably do the same, and I'm eventually going to get a Wii U. However, it probably won't be anytime soon.
I don't have that kind of money when I can buy it for the 3DS.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, Smash Brothers is definitely on our hit list here at Final Boss. It's one of the biggest games of the year, and we just couldn't pass up sharing with you all the wealth of information they had to present to us. We'll be right back here on Final Boss. I think we're going to be going with Robert's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain
You're right.
preview.
His preview.
Stay tuned, check it out, and we'll be right back.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in the room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to Final Boss. I am Robert Adams, and today we're giving you a short preview of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Now a quick note, this is not Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. That was reviewed last week, and is considered to be more of a demo to this game. The story starts off right after Ground Zeroes, with Big Boss, now otherwise known as Naked Snake, being in a coma for 9 years, in which he is missing his left hand and now has a horn made of shrapnel. He is then helped by a bandage figure known as Ishmael out of the hospital he's in and escapes. He then forms a new mercenary unit, the Diamond Dogs, to help find out who destroyed Metal's Sun Frontiers from Ground Zeroes. He also goes by the new codename of Punish Snake. One theme, according to Hideo Kojima, is trying to depict the damage present in all returning soldiers that they might feel, such as loss of limbs or loss of comrades. The game is now completely open world and is made easier due to the fact that you can drive vehicles or ride horses to traverse the new lands. The new game is also similar to Grand Theft Auto 5, having you complete smaller side missions that tie into the story as a whole. As with Ground Zeroes, shadows and tall grass help hide your presence, but an enemy getting too close, and they will be able to notice you. And if they do, you have a brief moment to silence them before they can alert others of your position using reflex mode, which allows you to hone in on one enemy and neutralize them. If an enemy does notice you and is able to alert others, you're no longer alerted with a timer showing how long they are looking for you before going to a different state. You now must rely on enemy movement and how they speak to inform you of what's going on. They will also head for your last known position and are known to move more erratically than in other games. Enemies can be marked with the use of binoculars to track their movements and see them through walls. Also, like Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, you are limited to what you can pick up, which is one made firearm, shotgun or rifle, one sidearm, pistol, one grenade type, smoke or frag, and one special, claymore. Unlike previous installments in the series, weapons can now be stolen from enemies. Also, there's not as many abundance of mods in this game for weapons, usually related to silencers and flashlights, but these can be used to help, such as shining a flashlight in an enemy's eyes to blind them for a brief moment, or silencers to cover up the sound that your gun might make. Also, back from Peace Walker is the base building mechanic, allowing you to build your own base with your own staff. One major problem that is cited by most fans is that David Hayter, the original voice of Solid Snake Big Boss, is no longer the voice of Snake, who is now played by Keith Sutherland, which is done so to portray the vocals and facial tones of a man in his 40s, which is used through facial capture technology. Expect to see Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, sometime next year.
Number 3. Annoying guildmates. As a guild officer, I have a lot of first-hand experience with these people. These are the people, similar to the noob, that expect the guild to cater to their every need but contribute nothing in return. This person will typically ask for stuff on reserve in the guild bank and complain to no end when you tell them no. They will show up half an hour late to a raid, and rather than understand why you went without them, they will pester you for an hour and about how you didn't wait for them. The annoying guildmate likes to talk over anyone and is in general just a bad person to have representing your guild in the wild.
Get out of the fire, you're still in the fire. Why are you in the fire? Get out of the fire, get out of the fire, get out of the fire, you died.
Number 2. Oblivious players. The classic Get Out of the Fire video represents this person perfectly. This is the person who insists they are useful and have the best skills as a raider. They may or may not put out high DPS numbers, but refuse to acknowledge a mechanic and die immediately in all fights. Oblivious players are the lone wolves who blame everyone else for letting them die when it is entirely their fault. Oblivious players can be one of the most frustrating things to encounter as a raid leader, and getting out of the fire is more important than you could ever believe. So, get out of the fire.
Number 1. The Rager. This guy is the epitome of an annoying MMO player. He gets mad anytime anything doesn't work out. Oh, we wiped? You guys suck! Even if something is his fault, he'll get angry at his groupmates, blaming them and screaming obscenities into chat until he's either kicked or the group surrenders to his overwhelming assault on their psyches. An offshoot of the Rager, the Elitist, is better than you, and better yet, he knows it, even if he's not really. He reminds you of it at every turn, telling you everything you and your groupmates did wrong, while ignoring the fact that he's died to the slime of death on each of the last 3 attempts. After all, who needs mechanics when you're doing 3 times as much damage as anybody else in the raid?
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
Super sudden death! And it's tiebreaker time.
Oh,
who got
the tiebreaker? Oh, it's like bonus round or something. I don't even know.
Basketball hoop.
I didn't even know we were having a bonus round, but apparently they want to play again, so I can't host it, right? We're going to run the camera.
Just spam those basketballs.
I don't know if Williamson can beat Sam with Johnny Cage.
I don't know.
But I also don't know anything about Baraka. Maybe see, the problem is that you can't. Sam is really good with that green ball of fire.
Thing.
I don't know what it's called. It's a green ball of fire as far as I'm concerned.
And Johnny Cage wins.
He uses it to block a lot of juggles. So that can be
a real life combo.
That is death.
Williamson, not entertained by Sam's games, answers back with his own special and gets another green ball of fire to the face. We're gonna have to count. Let's count the number of green balls of fire to the face. I'll probably count it.
1.
No, we're at like 7. It's still close. Oh, it's still close. Oh no.
And still.
Oh. Round 3. We're going to round 3 again, Robert.
The true tiebreaker right here, right now.
2 games, 3 rounds, and what are we gonna get? I don't know.
Seems like Baraka has the upper edge here.
Oh no. Oh man, let's do this. I'm so.
Not
again! It hurts me watching it. Johnny Cage not playing with Baraka right now. Williamson at a serious disadvantage. Sam just biting
now. Baraka has.
And another special.
There we go again.
His other eye.
In the other eyeball and throw it. Williamson's got no health. And Sam's gonna check the move list so he can find a finisher.
Let's see how he finishes this.
No, Sam, not the baby out. No.
He's going to. You know it.
He did it.
Fly.
Why did you do that, Sam?
It was personal. It was personal.
It was personal. 2 games, 3 rounds, and Sam beats Williamson by a hair.
The winner.
But for today, Williamson is our sudden death champion because he beat Sam in the scheduled fight.
But
this is going to the internet though.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna.
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom diada, boom diada, boom
Diada, boom diada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity.
I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom diada, boom diada.
Boom diada, boom diada. I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom diada, 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 boom diada.
That's it for this season of Final Boss. Tune in next semester. We've got all kinds of crazy plans. We're going to be expanding our staff. It's going to be so much bigger and better next semester. I hope you'll stay with us. We had a lot of fun. This episode, Sudden Death, was a blast. I can't believe that Williamson managed to beat Sam. Make sure you catch the bonus episode of Sudden Death on DeckEaterGaming.com. After the show, of course, here in a minute. Robert gave us his Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain preview. You figured out who Curry and I hate the worst when we play MMOs. And we got a little bit of information to you about Smash Brothers. I still can't stress to you all how excited I am about that game. One more time, for everybody here at MSU TV and our crew here at Final Boss, I'm John, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next semester.